All right, to be honest, I don't know how to frame this video or how to title it, whether it's the hidden cost of Bali or why I hop back on the sales calls or however you want to frame it. But this is just like me, giving you my raw experience with what's been going on with the business in the past few months. So hopefully there's some insights for you. So just a little recap if you don't know my journey, but at the beginning of the year, beginning of 2025, I came here to Bali and I fell madly in love with the place. This is a freaking awesome place, especially after the divorce. It's everything you want and more. I surf almost every day. The water is warm. The food is amazing. The women are, it's unbeatable. There's no place in the world like this. And I'm working with US and Canada time zone. So I was working nighttime and very early mornings, just being on sales calls all day long. And it got to a point where, it's like, it's not really sustainable. And I was like, I watched some videos of some other famous and very successful coaches where they were like, oh, you don't need to be on sales calls. You can have the whole thing done automatically. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me try that. So I started experimenting with low ticket funnel, low ticket guides, which was, I would say, break even. Barely made any profit on it. But I was doing it in the hopes of them ascending into higher ticket. But it didn't happen automatically. And so I started seeing the revenue of the business start declining more and more and more and more and more until I was like, okay, this is not sustainable. So now what I'm doing is I'm doing a couple of things. A is I switch back on the book sales calls, even if it's, not as economical as it used to be, like the ROAS isn't as good as it used to be. You have to have the high ticket to keep the oxygen of the business afloat. And second thing is that for me and my business at this point, I think that I will probably spend like a few months in Bali, and this would probably be the time of the year where I'll wind down. But I'll do this consciously that I know that maybe the revenue would be hit, but I wouldn't have like the false perception or hope that during this time everything will work exactly as it should, and then go either home to either Europe or Israel or Central America or South America or somewhere closer to my customers' time zone, so I can take calls and do the sales calls during the day. So yeah, I think that if you're working with a US time zone, there is some hidden cost to living in Bali. It's an amazing place. I definitely plan on making it a second or third base of mine and spend a few months of the year here. But I don't see myself, as of right now, I don't see myself living here full time. So if you're a young entrepreneur, I hope you take some insight from it. And that's it. See you guys here in the next one. Peace.